Hi, this is Scott Siskin. I'm the president of First Republic Mortgage Bankers. When you need a mortgage, call First Republic Mortgage Bankers and deal direct. Eliminate the middleman. No mortgage broker fees. Stop wasting your hard-earned money on your high-rate mortgage and your credit cards. You can save every single month by refinancing. You personally can save every month by locking in the lowest rates in over 30 years. And we make house calls to the entire tri-state area 7 days a week. Call 718-380-0006 if you're buying a home or you want to refinance your home. 718-380-0006.
Our little segment there as we celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King and what it is that he has done for all of us, including you.
I think that's, it's very important, the things that we covered and the things that were said, the ideas. And I mean, you know what? I feel that it's very, very important that we reflect back on the things that he has said, the legacy that he's left for us. And, he's inspired so many of us. He's changed things for so many of us, and he's helped to uplift, people. And it's, like I said, it's important that we reflect back upon those things and the ways that he, and the steps and the path that he has paved for us.
True.
So, and like I said, he's affected each and every one of our lives, not just myself, not just you, but everyone out there.
Everyone.
And, I think sometimes he doesn't get the kind of recognition also that he deserves. But that's why I appreciate the things that you do in the segment that we had, focusing upon that. I think it's very, very important.
Mm-hmm. And, one of the things that I can say, and I need for you to honestly answer this.
Yes.
Because he fought for people of color and he fought for women. Yes. Do you believe that we would have had a black man or a woman running for president if it was not for Dr. Martin Luther King, if it were not for him?
You know what? My honest opinion, Squeeze, I'll tell you. I don't think so. I think it would I don't think it would have happened, because you know why? He was so profound and he led such a strong movement, and the things that he said really made people think and really inspired people to understand, the amount, the ideas and the impact that we could have had on this nation. And without that voice that he had, and without him putting things out there the way he did, I don't think that we would be where we are today. That is my honest opinion.
Thank you. And folks, what it is that I must say about Dr. Martin Luther King, he has never been racist, ever. And that's the reason why we can see Obama.
Right.
The majority of the folks backing Obama are of a Caucasian mix. Mm-hmm. So it goes to show what it is that Dr. Martin Luther King has left behind. So anyone that's out there tuning into this program is not about race. This program is about equality.
Peace and equality.
That's what it's about. Yeah. Among all people. And I'm very happy that my daughter came on today and gave her piece on this whole thing. Folks, I just gave you the quote about, our lives begin to end when we are silent about the things that matter. That can be also segueing into this, also be applied to our financial life. Because sometimes we ignore our interest rates on our properties. Okay, we're very silent about those things, as Scott would say, the silent majority. And our interest rates on our property do matter. And then in a few years, you start crying when you should have gotten a tune-up, when you should have spoken with Rajan, who could have fixed that little problem of you not having the right interest rate on your property. So here we are today, the second day of the interest rates going down at First Republic Mortgage Bankers. And Rajan is physically in studios to speak with everyone across the tri-state area who would like to do something about their interest rate on their property right now. We're talking refinancing. We're talking about 5%, a 30-year fixed. What could one benefit by getting 5%, Rajan? You tell them right now before I even open up the phone lines.
Well, the thing is, Squeeze, let me say this. I mean, just alone hearing 5%. I mean, how many of us can think back and say we've heard 5% for a 30-year fixed mortgage? I mean, it's unheard of. And we're fortunate to be able to offer that rate to all of those listeners out there. Everyone that's listening to us right now, 5% is what we're giving for a 30-year fixed mortgage, whether it's conventional or FHA. Now, there's so many things that you can accomplish through this. I mean, just the mere fact if you have any rate above that, 7.25%, anything above 7%, 6.5 and 7%, you're going to be benefiting from this. You're going to be dropping your payments, number one. Number two, if you have an adjustable, now's the time to get out of that. Even if you have maybe another year or two for your adjustment, guess what? Why wait and see what happens to the rates? You have an opportunity right now to lock yourself in at something that's fixed and that you might not even need to refinance ever again. For those of you all out there that have credit cards, or even you have a first and a second mortgage, like a home equity or a line of credit or a second mortgage or anything like that, guess what? There's no better time than consolidating your loans right now. Combine the two loans. Get one low rate. That's another option for those of you that are listening out there.
But you know what, Roger?
Yeah, go ahead.
To cut you, not just one loan. They can combine many loans, because they could have some personal loans. They could have credit card loans. They could have some installment. They could have some car notes. Whatever bills they have, they can consolidate all of those bills. And I know one thing, people. This guy, Roger, I don't know. It seems like he gets some kind of a high from fixing people's issues, man. Sometimes I say this guy is so high right now, recreationally. He's always so pumped on a Wednesday. He comes through the studios with his big cape flying in the wind and saying, "I'm ready to fly. I'm ready to go." So people in New Jersey, Connecticut, and New York, what are you all waiting for? People in other states such as Florida, Georgia, and elsewhere, what are you all waiting for? Lower your interest rate today. If you don't have 5% and it's a 30-year fixed, you can get 5% 30-year fixed right now. You can also get 4.5% at a 15-year fixed. All you need to do is to make one simple phone call to the radio studios. And that number is 718. Right now, I'm going to drop a track and get Rajan on the phone lines for you. As a matter of fact, I will be personally helping him out. And if you think I'm lying, watch me answer the phones off the air. And Rajan answering the phones off the air, because Brian takes a little bit too long, man. Damn it. Let's just get to the phone lines. People, right now, Squeeze is saying it. It is a Wednesday. I don't care what you have read in the New York Times, what you have seen on television, what you have heard on radio. I am letting you know that this bank, a direct lender, not a broker, which is a middleman, not a funding company, which is such, a direct lender can do better. So any deals that you got anywhere else, put First Republic Mortgage Bankers to the test. Dare them and say, "Rajan, beat this deal." Right now, here's the number to call to find out if First Republic Mortgage Bankers will beat the deal and explain everything. And not just that, they will also put it in black and white, that if they do anything out of the ordinary, guess whose ass is goose? Here's what, folks. Make the call to the radio studios right now. The number is 718-325-5555. That is 718-325-5555. Call the radio studios right now and let Rajan let him lock you in at 5% for a 30-year fixed over the phone. Make the call. 718-325-5555. Do it now. Do not wait.
Squeeze.
Our lives begin to end when we are silent about things that matter. It applies to multiple things. Yes, Rajan.
That's right. Sorry to cut you, but like you said, there is, we've all been waiting for this time to happen, where rates are at an all-time low. There really is no reason to wait. I mean, if you're hearing this right now and hearing 5%, you should just be picking up that phone and calling us right now. There is no reason to wait and think about tomorrow or the next day and wait and hope that rates are going to come down even more. Guess what? We've all been waiting for this golden number. It is there. It is 5%. You can lock yourself in. There is no cost to you up front. You should be picking up the phone right now and dialing us.
First Republic Mortgage Bankers is a licensed mortgage banker, direct lender in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Florida, Delaware, Maryland, Georgia, South Carolina, headquartered at 110 Jericho Turnpike, Floral Park, New York.